Hey guys, what's going on? It's That Home Theater Dude. Got a brand new episode for today. As you can see in front of me, I got two big boxes. These are the 3000 series subwoofers from SVS. This is the pb-3000, the ported version, sb-3000, the sealed version. So I have two different ones to actually do a comparison. I know you guys really liked that video that I did with sealed versus ported version of the 4000 series. So I'm basically going to recreate that right now. If you want to go check that out, I'm going to go ahead and leave something right up here. It was one of those videos that I did at the very beginning, so it may not be the best quality or the best all-around test, but I mean, the video serves a purpose. Besides that, we're going to go ahead and get these things unboxed, and instead of doing a traditional type of Christmas unboxing of these things, I'm going to do a quick little time lapse so that we can actually start looking at these things, demoing them, and getting everything started. So I'm really excited about this. Hope you guys are too. If you haven't already, go ahead and make sure you subscribe, and let's get into it. Alright, so what do you get in the box? Here we have the tried and true product registration, their pamphlet that comes with basically everything in their catalog, and also a user manual, which I may actually go sift through that since this is a brand new product. They have their beefy power cable, 6 foot long. Normal power cable. And then it's been a while since I've had a sealed one in the house. I forget how small they are. So here's the grill. It's pretty sturdy. Yeah, standard grill that they usually offer. Maybe I'll be able to flex this thing like I did with the 4000. Who knows, we'll be able to figure that out in a little bit. And then here is the thing that everyone cares about. Oh, one thing I will say, guys, these things are freaking heavy. This thing is 54 pounds, right? 54 and a half pounds. So shipped, I think this thing's like closer to 60 or so. So just be careful whenever, because these things don't have handles. So just be careful whenever you're taking them in the house, you know, try to lift with your back, or try to lift with your legs, not your back, okay? So check this sweet thing out. I got a small little cube. So that's cool. So one thing you will notice is this is gonna be theater grade type of base. And one thing that they did is this is a 13-inch driver, 4000's 13.5. This one's obviously a 16. So there's 4000 series, Ultra series. Difference is this is going to be a completely different driver itself. So 13-inch driver, it's dual wound on the voice coil. So this will just do one of the voice coils whenever like you have like a traditional type of, you know, low type of movie experience. But whenever there's that sudden explosion, whenever you need that extra bass and that extra amplification, this thing is actually dual wound on the outside. So whenever you start getting into that bigger excursion, you start seeing this driver go out a lot further. It's going to have a lot more strength to bring it back and basically be more efficient in those higher end ranges. Whenever typically you would have to have a lot higher amplification, they actually made these things really smart so that they don't need a whole lot of amps or a whole lot of power to run these things very efficiently to give you really high decibels. So that's really cool. I'm going to go ahead and get the second one unboxed right now. The thing that's really cool about this 3000 series is the packaging is very well constructed. This is completely different than the 4000 and a 16 Ultra that I have. Completely different type of style of doing this type of box. But one thing that I would say is please get some handles for these things. I mean, this one I think is 94 pounds whenever it ships. So with all this extra stuff in it, I mean, it doesn't have handles, so I mean, it'd be nice just to go ahead and have that extra little safety. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but I'm training to be a chiropractor, so I'm trying to protect everyone as much as possible in that regard. So here we go. This one, you get another one of those. This one's definitely gonna flex, I can tell that right now. So if you guys haven't seen it, I'm gonna go ahead and put a link right up here. It's probably one of my more viral videos, is that whenever these things start getting going, this actual metal right here flexes and moves with the bass. So whenever this thing starts getting going crazy, this is acoustically transparent, it's very sturdy. But I mean, you're not going to notice any rattling or anything, but you'll be able to see it whenever it starts going full tilt. Alright, so what's in here? So the thing that's different with this one is you're going to get 2 of these foam ports. So these look to be the same size as these, and they are. 3.5-inch foam ports, you get 2 of them with this one. You can go full seal, plug up both of them. Alright, so I got both of these in black ash, and it's a really cool finish. A lot of people complain about the piano black because obviously it's a black mirror finish, and it's prone to finger touches and fingerprints and stuff like that. If you keep them clean, or you know, it's not really a big deal, but people that say they have dogs, this would rather go with these. So check this thing out. A little different size than the sealed version. So you get the same 800 watt MOSFET amplifier in this one that you do with that one. The only difference is that the bigger volume in cabinetry is that this one's going to be louder at the same type of playing level than this one will be. And then this one will go down even lower with authority, so anything below 20 hertz up to a point, this one will be louder. And then I think around like 15-ish, this one starts to get louder than this one. So it's just physics, so you're moving air and different things like that, but just look at the size difference in these. I'm gonna go ahead and stack them on top of each other. Alright, so just real quick, let's check out the differences in between these two. So now the sealed one on top is gonna be 15.6 inches high versus the 29.1 inches on the ported version. Sealed version is going to be 15.2 on the width, and the ported version is going to be 18.3, and then the ported version is going to be 26 inches deep on the backside, and the sealed version is going to be 17 by 8 inches. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick little walk around just to show you. So I don't know, leave a comment down below, guys, and let me know which one you visually like looking at better, which one you think would fit better in your room. I'm a big fan of the ported ones for home theater performance. A lot of people really like sealed ones, especially for music and things like that, but to be honest, these subs, they will play well in any condition that you put them in, as long as you give them a really good calibration. And this one is also equipped with DSP. So yeah, like I was saying, like you can use DSP, and with DSP you can use the SVS app. You can use it with either your Android, iPhone, tablet, different things like that. But you can actually control the parameters in real time on your phone to control these subwoofers. So if you lose your remote, or you don't want to hang on to that little remote, it gets loud, or you want to just change something real quick, you can do it on the fly with that SVS app. So it looks like this is the first time that they're actually doing this. One main thing that I will say is these are actually a little smaller than the 4000 series and the 13 Ultra that I've come to be used to, mainly because they started implementing this. So they put all the stuff on the back on the plate amplifier rather than on the front with a visual display like this one, and that saves a decent amount of space. So that's why these things can be smaller and disappear into your room a little better. So up here you're going to have the normal stuff. You can actually do a wireless type of connection if you wanted to, and then you have your complete control over here. You can do a low pass filter, phasing, increase, decrease the volume, and different controls over here. And then you're gonna have your inputs, outputs. You can daisy chain these things, or you can run them directly off of your AVR if you want to. I think with my setup, to run all of them at the same time, I think I have to daisy chain them. One other thing that I will say is this one has a trigger input. So if you have a mono-aural cable, basically what it looks like is like a headphone jack. Instead of having two of the little ribbons, it's gonna have one. of the little ribbons. That's called a monaural speaker cable. And if you employ one of those, you can actually have your Denon or your AVR kick on, and then it'll power this thing. It'll turn it on whenever that one has power. Whenever that one doesn't have power, it turns this one off too. So it saves you on your electricity bill, and it's easier to just generally use. But on these, I'm gonna have to make sure that this one has it, but on this one, it's auto sensing. So whenever it just, senses bass, it'll just click on real quick. And yeah, I'm going to go ahead in this video here, guys. Really appreciate all the support of the last year. It has been one hell of a ride. I mean, I really couldn't do this stuff without you, and I seriously mean that. I mean, you guys have really helped me out tons. And on that type of same, token, I would like to ask you guys, if you guys like any of this stuff that you see in my home theater, please ask me for links. I am an SVS affiliate, so I can send you a direct link to the stuff if you want to buy it directly from their website. And that really helps out the channel. And if you've noticed over the last year, the content and the quality has gone up, and that's from help from people like you. I mean, you guys have really been passionate about what I have to say and what I do with the actual channel, and I really appreciate that. And I actually go ahead and turn around and reinvest that stuff back into the home theater so that you guys can go out there and make the best, well-informed decisions for your home theater purchases. So thanks for all the support, guys. Really appreciate it. And we're just getting started. This 3000 series is it's gonna be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys stick around to see what I have to say about them, okay?